Yeah, 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 yeah.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this might be my favorite ballpark in the game.
Just looking out over the bay, seeing the boats in the water. Beautiful ballpark, a great atmosphere. Don't get it twisted. San Francisco Giants fans, bring it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Logan Webb.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That one the other way, and foul ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swung on, belted. Lee, long run. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
One down, runner at third. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Next pitch is outside. To the right side. Base hit and a run in to score.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
One gone, runner at first. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Outside,
off the plate.
and that's ball 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. And he can't come up with it. Fires to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Stevenson off of first with 2 away. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Two outs. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Laser could be trouble. Stevenson around second. Coming home. Safe. And they lead by 3.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And now 2-1. Man at second.
Ball.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And the batter now, Jake Fraley. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Missed with a changeup. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one is inside. Matt McClain on deck for Cincinnati. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Now, Matt McClain. Just missed.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bob Melvin Hands the baseball over. Logan Webb won't go any further. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher. New arm for the Giants, Tristan Beck.
And he steps right into a bases-loaded jam where this game could kind of get blown wide open. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup coming up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Bases are full. Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Giants nothing. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Andrew Abbott. How about a scouting report on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 1 down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
One out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, bases empty. Wilmer Flores will hit next. That one fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Second inning set to go. And now it's Gavin Lux. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And misses inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Here comes a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. In the air on the infield. Fitzgerald makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson digs in now. De La Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Beck checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Dominic Smith. That one fouled off, 2-2.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Willie Adames stands in. Here's the pitch to Adames. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fastball is outside. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Ripped on a line. Fraley puts it away, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Reds 4 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco, top half of the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Next offering is downstairs. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rodriguez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Three-two now.
The count is full.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses. Nope. So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. The 1-1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
That's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Not in time. He's safe.
in there.
And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting.
Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Falling behind 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
This one popped up right side. McLean sizes this one up, makes the grab, 1 down.
I'ma need you to put some work in.
Third baseman,
Act like you work.
Stepping in, Casey Schmidt.
Act like you work. Hold up. I'ma need you to put some work in. Act like you work. Hold up.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Andrew Kisner. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Schmidt around third. The tag, and he's in there. It's 4-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kisner, the runner at second with 1 away. Just a slow ground ball this time, and a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Missed with a changeup, and now it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
2 balls, 1
2
strike.
outs and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Digging in, Gavin Lux.
So why they dish, don't nobody play positions. The hand I was dealt, played it like a space, running towards the wealth.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
2-1.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Just off the inside edge.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
So a man aboard. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Snap throw to first, and he's back in safely. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at first, one away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Next offering upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Ellie on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Reds 4 and the Giants 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's Wilmer Flores. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
First baseman,
Dom Smith stands in.
She just did it 'cause she owed you. I told you. Been around when it ain't going home.
That one drifts inside.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's 2 away. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. So Yaz is struck out. 1 left for San Francisco, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Randy Rodriguez. Will Benson getting ready to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Hit on the ground softly to short. Zips it across. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Hard hit left side. Whips it across. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And now 2-1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Graham Ashcraft getting ready to go. Rogers also throwing. In the air out to center. Lays out and makes the play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
And up next for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. 1-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Now here is Andrew Kisner. Hard ground ball, base knock. So now back to the top of the order. Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kisner off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
That's out to center field. And a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
All set for the top of the 6th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. Next offering misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Right side, Smith. He'll do it himself. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. Center field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated
2 down, base is empty. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Adames gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Reds go down quietly, but they lead at 4-1. Graham Ashcraft will take over here.
number 23.
Now here is Wilmer Flores. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1 now. And that one fouled off. Three and two. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's Dominic Smith.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Flores gets his lead at first with nobody out. The next pitch misses, and that's ball three. Next offering is fouled back. That one down the line, and foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Downstairs, and that's ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, now he's got two runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Tying run at the plate.
That's ball three.
Mike Yastrzemski waits to bat for the Giants. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just...
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Number 55.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Into left center for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
That one outside. 3-2 now.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Bases loaded, 1 away. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Taylor Rogers will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Emilio Pagan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here is Andrew Kisner. That's down and in.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that is the inning. They put 2 on the board on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Giants 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Rogers. Well, 1-run game in now for the Reds. Ellie De La Cruz. And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Way high.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. There goes Ellie. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
That one missing inside. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. To third, boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Tyler Stevenson now at the plate.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
On the ground, right side, Fitzgerald to first, third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 4. Bottom of the 7th, now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So it's their last chance in this one. Dominic Smith digs in now. The Giants down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Listen, I'm back on the road again.